So, if you guys didn't know, Football Manager 2019 officially drops this weekend, and as a FIFA career mode diehard, this just means more Wonderkids to look into, discover, and play with that FIFA haven't really caught on to yet. I've done a similar concept on FIFA 17 before, but today we're going to be looking at the best squad of Football Manager 2019 exclusive Wonderkids, and they're going to be coming up against the best FIFA 19 Wonderkids FIFA has to offer in Kickoff and career mode. Hey guys, how's it going? BCHD here, welcome back to another FIFA 19 career mode video, and we're back with a scorcher of a video for you guys today. I've compiled the best FM19 exclusive Wonderkids and put them into one team, and that team will be Watford, as they are sponsored by Football Manager, and yeah, I just thought that would be the most fitting team to have these Football Manager Wonderkids to be in. And just as a disclaimer, these are just the exclusive Football Manager Wonderkids. Obviously they can cross over into FIFA and also be FIFA Wonderkids as well, but these are exclusively Football Manager 2019. I didn't want to double up on Wonderkids as well. We started off with Jovic, the Croatian at striker from Frankfurt, and we have Lucas Paqueta in the central attacking midfielder role, Brazilian from Flamengo, and I had to create him in FIFA as well just to put him into the squad because he is available on Football Manager. We have Maria, the Spaniard, on the right hand side. We're going to start off with the left with Rodrigo, another Wonderkid, not in FIFA, but he's in Football Manager 2019, 17 years of age. I had to create him to be in this video, and he's 75 rated, 17 years of age. We move on to Diawara from Napoli, 21 years of age, a bit of a more established Wonderkid, but he is very, very decent on Football Manager 2019, almost better than he is in FIFA 19 career mode. We move on to Jedson Fernandez. He is actually in FIFA 19, but in Football Manager, he's a very, very decent pickup this year. The Portuguese midfielder, another creative player, the Spaniard Morilla from Sporting Gijón, I believe he is from, 17 years of age. The right midfielder slash winger is 74 rated. I did have to go and create him, but on Football Manager, he's available, ready for you guys to use, as well as another Spaniard, a fellow Spaniard, Maffeo, the right wingback slash right midfielder, 78 rated, fits straight into that right back position. Benkovic from Leicester City, the Croatian, is another centre back in this team, and he's very decent on Football Manager. And as well, he's going to be partnered with Asia, the Norwegian Wonderkid, 20 years of age, 72 rated on FIFA, and we're going to cap it off with Milenkovic to cap off the back four, playing for Fiorentina in real life, 20 years of age, centre back slash right back, and scored an absolute banger of goal in Serie A recently. We move on to the Real Madrid goalkeeper Andrei Lunin, who is a very, very decent keeper to pick up in FIFA and in Football Manager, but I had to pick a goalkeeper, and it was Lunin for the Football Manager team. As we move on to Peñaranda, a Watford player, which I decided to keep in here because he is a bit of a Wonderkid, so I might as well just stick him on the bench. And we move on to Meyer, the German midfielder from Berlin, as well as Palacios from River Plate in Argentina. He is a great Wonderkid to pick up in Football Manager, and he's also in FIFA as well. And we move on to another creative player, Gravenberch, 16 years of age, plays for Ajax in the Netherlands, and is a very good Wonderkid to pick up in Football Manager, but unfortunately isn't in FIFA, so I had to go and create him in the My Player Creation Center. And Gravenberch is a center attacking midfielder, only 16, so he's a great for a Road to Glory career mode, perfect to pick up. Svilla from Belgium, 18 years of age, from Benfica as well. It's going to be our backup goalkeeper for the Football Manager team, as well as Abel Ruiz from Barcelona, the 67 rated striker, 18 years of age, is on the bench, as well as Vania to cap it off, the centre back, the Italian, is in there from Cittadella. He's a great player on Football Manager. As we go down to Bastian Meyer, the German left midfielder for Bayern Munich. He is in the reserves, as well as Cipriano, the Brazilian right mid from Shakhtar Donetsk, 19 years of age. And these guys aren't really the best players on FIFA 19. They're pretty decent, like they're still great pickups, but in Football Manager, these guys are absolutely incredible. One of the best buys for the game. As we move on to Abucha Baka, the 63 rated German, is 18 years of age in the central attacking midfield role. And we move on to Sailor Makers, the second Belgium in this team at right mid. And our fourth and final creative player, it's Silva, the Portuguese striker, 16 years of age, not in the game. He's from Porto. And he is going to wrap off the creative players, 4 in this team in total, but he is one of them, and he's a great quality signing in FM. Got loads of potential, and he's going to be a great pickup for you if you do go on to pick him up. As we move on to another striker, Eggenstein, another German in this team, 20 years of age. He's kind of good on FIFA 19, but on Football Manager he is a bargain, a hidden gem. As well, as we move on to Gomes, not from Manchester United, from Manchester City, the central defensive midfielder from France. He's 18 years of age, 66 rated, and he's got a lot of potential on Football Manager 2019. As we move on to the first Welshman in this team, Mepham is in this one, centre back, 20 years of age, 68 rated. And our final player, another German in this team, 19 years of age, Itta, the left back from Wolfsburg, is a decent pickup in FIFA 19, also in Football Manager. And that is going to wrap it up for the Football Manager 2019 Wonderkids squad. And we're going to see what FIFA 19 Wonderkids they are going to be up against in Kickoff and in Career Mode right up next. Okay guys, so we put the best FIFA 19 Wonderkids FIFA has to offer this year into one team, and that team is Wolverhampton Wanderers, or Wolves, the team which everyone seems to be doing this year on FIFA 19 Career Mode, and just in general, they're such a popular team to choose, and we've put the best Wonderkids in here. You guys can see this 5-2-3 formation, which is Wolves' default formation in real life. We won't spend that much time on the FIFA 19 Wonderkids because we all know who they are pretty much. Jesus, Rashford, Mbappe, Arta and Ndombele in the midfield, Sessegnon at left back, Alexander-Arnold at right back, Joe Gomes, Dalit, Upamecano in centre back, and Donnarumma in goal. Great starting 11 there. As we move on to the substitutes bench, it's up the German striker Cutrone from AC Milan. He's going to come off the bench, a great player, as well as Leon Bailey, the Jamaican, Ousmane Dembele as well, the right winger from Barcelona, Kamara, Owa and Lafont, the 3 Frenchmen on the reserves, the substitutes, sorry. As we move on to the reserves, it's Vinicius Jr., Jadon Sancho, Foden, Diop, Ricky Puig, Barco, Tonali, and Tielemans right there. Pulisic is going to sneak in right at the end, but it's pretty basic from the FIFA 19 Career Mode Wonderkids team. We all pretty much know who they are. The best Wonderkids you guys can buy on the game in one team. They're going to come up against the Football Manager 2019 Wonderkids. We're going to see how the game goes, and we're going to see how it turns out right here on FIFA 19. So we've got a computer versus computer simulation game on FIFA 19 Kickoff. Watford versus Wolves, or in this case, it's the Football Manager 2019 Best Wonderkids taking on the FIFA 19 Career Mode Wonderkids. We're going to see how this plans out at Vicarage Road, as the first half ended up 0-0, but at the start of the second half, it's the FIFA 19 Wonderkids getting it off to a great start here in the second half. It's Kylian Mbappe with the finish, getting the Wolves and the FIFA 19 Career Mode team off to a great start here. 1-0 up away from home at Vicarage Road, and Mbappe has gone and got himself a goal here. The away fans absolutely loving it, and a nice little build-up play from the team. Tielemans with a great ball through the middle, slots it through the Watford defense, or the Football Manager defense, and Mbappe finishes with the left boot, and they go 1-0 up in this game. Rashford, Mbappe, and Jesus all celebrating there, and great scenes there from the FIFA 19 Wonderkids team. We're going to see how the rest of the game pans out, as the Football Manager team don't want to go down easy here, as they trying to work the ball into the box. A lovely cross gets whipped in, and it's Diawara on the end of it, the midfielder from Napoli, the CDM in this team. He has got his team the equaliser. The Football Manager Wonderkids draw level here at Vicarage Road, and the FIFA 19 Wonderkids are just shocked at the moment as they work the ball in beautifully. A lovely cross here, and Diawara was there to meet it. Nothing Donnarumma could have done about that. and it's from an unlikely source. Diawara doesn't really score that many goals in real life for Napoli, and Donnarumma could only stand to watch, and they take the equaliser here at Vicarage Road. Diawara, a great wonder kid to pick up in Football Manager, and I'm sure a lot of people will be picking him up. The 42, the number from Yaya Toure, he actually takes that number because his idol is Yaya Toure. But besides the point, it ends in a 1-1 draw, and it goes to penalties. Let the game draw out to penalties, and it's Football Manager Wonderkids taking the first penalty. And unfortunately, they go ahead and miss it. It's Jesus, the Manchester City striker for the FIFA 19 Wonderkids team. Can he make it 1-0 in the penalty shootout? He does. He nearly missed it as well. But the FIFA Wonderkids take the lead here as Rodrigo, the Football Manager Wonderkid, is up to the spot, and he converts it successfully into that bottom left-hand corner as Yuri Tielemans, the man with the assist for the FIFA career mode team, gets the penalty saved, and he misses his attempt there as Jovic, the main striker for this Football Manager team, goes up and takes it beautifully, putting them 2-1 up in the penalty shootout as Ousmane Dembele is here, and Lunin with another great save for the Football Manager Wonderkids team as Palacios, the Argentinian central midfielder, is on to take this one. Will he convert it? He slots it into the right-hand corner, disguising the keeper by looking left, but it's Leon Bailey, the Jamaican, for the FIFA career mode team. Can he save them from losing on penalty shootouts? They're 3-1 down at the moment. A long run-up from Leon Bailey with the left foot. The Jamaican successfully converts into the bottom left-hand corner to keep the FIFA career mode team in this penalty shootout. But it's Diawara, the goal scorer, the player to get the equaliser for the Football Manager team. Can he win it here for them as he takes another long run up and he misses it completely? Andre Lunin has got his work cut out here. It's Arthur, the Brazilian, the new signing for Barcelona. If he misses it, he is going to let his FIFA career mode team down. And it's the Football Manager Wonderkids on penalty shootouts after a 1-1 stalemate, getting the victory here after Arthur misses that completely. Tries to do a little Panenka. He might have been trained by Messi in training, but he couldn't pull it off here for the FIFA career mode Wonderkid team. It's the Football Manager Wonderkids getting the victory here in extra time, in penalty shootouts. And in Kickoff, they did win the game on penalties, not in the 90 minutes, but they did win the game overall, and it's Arthur with a terrible penalty there. Don't know what he was thinking, and he's let the FIFA career mode Wonderkids down in this one. So far, it's 1-0 to the Football Manager Wonderkids. Let's see how the battle continues in career mode. So now we know the Kickoff side of the video is done. We're getting into the career mode simulation side of things with the Football Manager versus FIFA Wonderkids teams, and we're going to be West Ham United just so that we don't influence things or any of the teams in this experiment. We're going to disable the first transfer window so no players can be bought from either sides, just to keep things as basic as possible, and so that the teams use the teams that I've given them, just so they can't buy any players to maybe influence any of the results to make them do better or make them do worse. But we're going to simulate to the end of the season and see how both the Football Manager Wonderkids, which we are versing in the last game, or the FIFA career mode Wonderkids do in the Premier League season. And we've reached the end of the season, and now it's time to look at the Premier League table to see who is going to come out on top in the Premier League. And as you can see there, it's the FM Wonderkids Watford coming in 14th with 37 games played. But as you can see, the FIFA career mode team has done it here, coming in 4th, qualifying for the Champions League. In 37 games, they've won 18, drawn 15, and only lost 4. Only Spurs have lost less games than them, and they've won the title. So the FIFA career mode team doing very, very well here this season, as well as Watford coming in 14th. They're on 38 points, surviving relegation comfortably, or by 6 points they've survived, and both teams doing really well in the Premier League. I did expect the career mode team to do a bit better than the Football Manager team just because of the caliber of players, but knowing that the Watford team had a lot of young prospects in there from Football Manager, and they still managed to do pretty well in the Premier League. Is a really good result for them as we go into the last game of the season up against the Football Manager Wonderkids. Let's see how they can do against this West Ham team who I've just simulated through the season with, and it's Felipe Anderson getting things started off against the Football Manager team, and they're up 1-0 in the 7th minute away from home at Vicarage Road. And as you can see there, they're pretty much playing the team. They haven't really bought anyone in the January transfer window. They've got Jovic, Gravenberch, Rodrigo, Williams. Oh, that Williams, they've bought someone there, but otherwise they've pretty much got the same starting 11. But we move on to the player stats, and it's for the FIFA Career Mode team. Up first, Gabriel Jesus getting 14 goals and 6 assists in the Premier League, as well as Marcus Rashford doing well there with 7 goals and 7 assists. Kylian Mbappe not doing really well there with 37 games, 6 goals and 6 assists. Vinicius Jr. getting a few games but scoring 3 goals in 4 games. Trent Alexander-Arnold, Ryan Sessegnon getting a few goals in there as well. And you guys can pause and see what stats every player got if you're curious to see that. But not really many games for Ezekiel Barco or Sofiane Diop. Phil Foden getting 1 game in there. Kai Havertz with 3. Boubacar Kamara coming off the bench a few times there. But those are the overall stats. Top goal scorer Gabriel Jesus there with 14 goals in 38 games. But we move on to the Football Manager Wonderkid team to see who their best players were, and it's clear Luka Jovic, 36 games, 15 goals and 1 assist, so one better than Gabriel Jesus. As we move on to Paqueta, 30 games, 8 goals in there. Peñaranda, the Watford Wonderkid that we kept in the team, got 16 games, 3 goals and 1 assist. Rodrigo, the Brazilian that we created, got 2 goals and 4 assists. Gravenberch, the 16-year-old from Holland, getting 2 goals and 1 assist in 21 games. Maffeo getting a few assists in there. Diawara getting a few games, being the main player for the team. Jedson Fernandez in there as well. And not really that many star players for the team, but a lot of appearances there for a few of the defenders, such as Milenkovic, Andre Lunin getting a lot of games in there as well with 6 clean sheets in 36 games. We got Benkovic getting a lot of games in there as well. So decent stats for the Football Manager Wonderkids first season in the Premier League. But Luka Jovic seems like a great player to pick up. And in the Emirates FA Cup, the Football Manager Wonderkids nearly went on to the final, losing 2-1 in the semi-final to Manchester City, the eventual champions of the FA Cup, as Watford lost in the semi-final. And it's the FIFA Wonderkids team for Wolves losing in round 6, which is pretty much the quarterfinals, to Manchester United, the eventual finalist and the team that knocked out the Football Manager Wonderkids. So a decent showing in the FA Cup for both teams. But we move on to the Carabao Cup, the EFL Cup as it was formerly known, and they were both knocked out in round 3, as they both got knocked out here. As you can see in round 2, Wolves got knocked out. The FIFA Career Mode team got knocked out in round 2 to Brighton away from home, which is kind of a shock result if you ask me. But this is the state of both teams after one season in terms of growth and stuff. You can see Paqueta's gone up to a 79, Jovic gone up to a 77, Jesus, Arthur going up a bit there, Mbappe going up to an 88, as well as Tielemans. So a bit of growth here and there, maybe 1 or 2. Jovic going up to a 77. But that has been it for the video, guys. If you did enjoy, please smack a like on the video, subscribe for some more FIFA 19 Career Mode and possibly Football Manager content in the future. Follow me on Twitter, the link is in the description. I'll catch you guys on the very next video.